The foundation of capitalism is built on inequality. Inequality is a necessary outcome of and the driver of the success of capitalism. Now, to be clear, a free market system relies on a certain level of inequality to drive competition and innovation. That's an inherent risk. However, extreme inequality, which is where we're at now, particularly when inherited or compounded by anti-competitive practices, undermines the very principles of capitalism and can lead to instability. It's why we're seeing such instability. Because when a large portion of the population believes that the economic system is unfairly biased towards a wealthy elite, social trust diminishes. The extreme inequality raises the specter of political instability, and we're witnessing that in real time at the moment too, aren't we? But back to this inequality and the inherent flaws in capitalism. Critics point out that capitalism incentivizes exploitation, where wages are willfully kept lower than the actual value workers produce, leading to wealth concentration at the top. As a result, worker contributions are undervalued even as companies reap immense profits. This concentration of wealth makes it more difficult for individuals from disadvantaged backgrounds to climb the economic ladder. It limits equality of opportunity, creating a less dynamic economy and hindering individuals from reaching their full potential. But it wasn't supposed to be that way. Capitalism, in its purest form, is defined by market competition, which creates a winner-takes-all paradigm. When two companies compete, the idea is that the more efficient one succeeds, while the less efficient one may fail. The process rewards innovation and efficiency, driving overall economic growth. In this dynamic, competition is a key driver of capitalist success. But our current system has been compromised by market power. Too many companies are able to exploit their monopolies, charge higher prices, and suppress wages. The resulting accumulation of wealth has further allowed the powerful to influence government policy to protect their interests, which further entrenches the inequality. It becomes a vicious cycle that, unchecked, will cause its own demise, but will generate quite a gap in wealth inequality in the meantime, for a few at the top. Instead, scholars and policymakers alike agree that implementing policies like redistribution will counteract the negative effects of inequality and ensure that the system works for more people. And for the record, we're not talking about communism here, folks, or even socialism. We're talking about a social democracy. And there's a big difference. Many capitalist countries have successfully implemented similar policies to mitigate inequality without abandoning the core system. The development of modern social safety nets in many advanced economies has helped ease the insecurity that capitalism can produce. Also, mechanisms like progressive taxes on income and wealth, as well as taxes on inherited wealth, can fund public services and redistribute resources. Lastly, policies that provide access to quality education, healthcare, and financial markets can improve social mobility and give more people a stake in the economy. This is not new or some radical shift in economic policy. It's how Canada was and needs to be again. Peace out, and if you're not already following me, you should. It's going to be a ride.